Welcome everybody to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. I'm in a remote location. I'm about 1,000 miles away from home, and I wanted to bring the news to you. And I'd like to first start off, I got some real important news and very interesting news. But before I get started, I wanted to thank my new subscribers from the bottom of my heart. I am both humbled and excited at the opportunity to give you the world news with a Christian perspective. We got some information coming out of Express News. The title reads, World War III, China issues harrowing military warning that war preparations will not stop. Now, after we go over this article, there's a couple of videos that I wanted to show you that's very, very interesting on the what's going on with China. But let's dive into the article. China is preparing for World War III after warning extensive military drills that frighten neighbors will not be stopped because they are a, quote, rehearsal for future conflict, which holds great importance in, quote, winning battles, the populous East Asian state declared. Okay, let's go down here and read the rest of the article. Okay, the communist nation has held another round of drills in the disputed South China Sea in the Western Pacific after passing by Japan's southern islands, the Air Force said on Sunday, calling such exercises the best preparations for war. China is in the midst of an ambitious military modernization program overseen by President Xi Jinping, with a heavy focus on its Air Force and Navy, from building stealth fighters to adding aircraft carriers. President Xi insists his nation has no hostile intent, but its saber-rattling in the busy South China Sea underway around Taiwan has touched a nerve in the region and in Washington. Now, China has become a rich nation. There's no doubt about it. They have become a rich nation after the trade agreements back in the Clinton days, and most nations started trading really heavily with China. And they're in the process of building, if they haven't completed it yet, their first self-made nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, and they are producing really high-tech stealth fighters. Start seeing China to be a real giant superpower in the next years approaching. The next decade, I foresee China really exploding in military-wise, and you see the beginning of it now. But we just wanted to give you that brief of news. Now remember, there's 2 videos coming up right now. God bless you, and I hope you enjoy the videos.
The Chinese army is testing unmanned remote-controlled battle tanks that could one day be powered by artificial intelligence. According to China's state-run television network, the People's Liberation Army Ground Forces is experimenting with turning older Type 59 tanks into remote-controlled drones. A short video posted on Twitter on March 14th shows a soldier sitting in front of a monitor and controlling the tank with a video game-like steering wheel. The tanks could also be equipped with AI technology, allowing the Type 59 to communicate directly with aircraft, other drones, and satellites to perform a quicker, more coordinated attack. The development is in line with China's aggressive efforts to modernize its military and develop AI. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced last year that he wants China to be the world's leading military power by 2049. For United News International in Washington, D.C., I'm Caitlin Mangum.
U.S. officials say a Navy destroyer sailed near a Chinese-claimed island in the South China Sea in what they called a freedom of navigation exercise. China claims nearly all of the South China Sea and has developed multiple islands despite international rulings and claims from other countries in the region. On Friday, March 23rd, the USS Mustin sailed within 12 miles of Mischief Reef, an artificial island in the Spratly Island chain where China is building a military base. The island is also claimed by Taiwan, Vietnam, and the Philippines. China's Ministry of Defense released a statement on Friday saying 2 of its Navy ships approached the Mustin and warned it to leave the area. The ministry also said China holds indisputable sovereignty over the islands and their surrounding waters. However, a U.S. Pacific Fleet spokeswoman said the operation was in accordance with international law. For United News International, I'm Matt Paul.